In the Global Value Project, my greatest achievement was to take stock of the existing transparency and anti-corruption reporting requirements for multinational companies. And I learned that there is plenty of these initiatives, and they are getting more and more concise and precise. Watching multinational companies reporting by civil society organizations and states actually help increasing the efficiency of their anti-corruption policies and tools.
I did a tool testing with the company Mondi. And one of the highlights was the meetings with the company where I could see that they got useful results of the tool testing so that they could really use the results in the development of their management systems.
We have developed recommendations based on findings from case studies carried out in Bangladesh and in Tanzania, where we looked into where we had 9 different case studies, and on that basis we developed these policy recommendations, presented them today at the European Development Days in Brussels, and got really nice feedback and comments.
I am surprised still to understand how much companies do not understand the impact, whether intended or unintended impact of their own operations on development. And it's quite interesting to see that sometimes how much surprised they are to get a feedback by impact measurement, which they usually consider insignificant.
Through the Global Value Project, we've contributed to the global policy dialogue on corporate sustainability. And what I hope is this has more of an impact in countries like Bangladesh, so we can avoid incidents like Rana Plaza that have plagued our country, and we can actually benefit from globalization instead of losing out from it.
I think for me personally, having been involved in tool testing with real actual multinational companies has been the most rewarding and the most interesting experience in the whole Global Value project. Just being able to work with 15 different tools, learn about their methodologies, what they can offer, discuss these results with our partner companies.
The BATA shoe company has always acted as a responsible company and has always taken responsibility about its environmental and social impact since inception, which means 120 years ago. The collaboration with the Global Value Project has allowed us to test 15 tools measuring the impact of our company against social and environmental parameters, and we have learned a lot actually. To some extent they have validated our remarks, and to other extent we have learned new elements which will allow us to improve and be even a more responsible company in the future.
The greatest achievement of the Global Value Project, to my impression, is increasing transparency about tools. Tools that help companies to measure and to manage their impacts on sustainable development. Now we have a tool navigator and a toolkit with more than 200 tools that help companies to measure and manage their impact. And I think this is the greatest achievement for companies, because with this toolkit they can select the tool that best fits to their purpose, to their sector, to their size and to their ambition. Measuring impacts, I would say, is just a starting point. It's more about managing impacts and shifting the mindsets of managers, no longer just thinking about profits, market shares and growth, but also knowing about the impact a company and their decisions have on the environment and on the global society.
We worked with so many different organizations, and we started bridging opinions, perspectives and issues between the private sector, between development actors, NGOs, civil society organizations of all kinds, and public policy. And we worked with all of those people. We worked with tool developers in the tool testing. We worked with experts from all kinds of different sectors in the context of an expert crowd. We were in direct collaboration with multinational corporations. And of course, we also have partners in the consortium that come from an NGO context, that come from different continents, and this diversity is really one of the major strengths of the Global Value Project. It's also what's going to carry it forward, because such a broad stakeholder base is a perfect platform for going forward with the toolkit.